Good morning, art buddy, and welcome to my channel, Free Collage with Pink Girly. Thought I was going to be alone here for a minute, but I'm just fussing around with some things I'm hoping to use today while I'm waiting for some of my buddies to pop in. I'm trying not to tear this bag. Good morning, Jacqueline. This packing bag's not as heavy as some of the others. Good morning, Jenny. That's really sticky. So I have an idea, not sure how it's going to look or work, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I have here an Amazon packaging bag. I like these brown paper ones. Now, like I said, this one's not as heavy. Hey, good morning, Joyce. This one's not as heavy as some of the others. Normally I separate them and just use one side, but this is lighter weight, so I'm not sure. I'm going to use this as my cover. You've been Christmas blooming. That sounds like fun. I'm just in the mood to work on this project, although I couldn't find a couple of things that I wanted. Maybe I should spend more time, but I have different ideas in my head, and then I wake up and think, what do I feel like doing? Sometimes it's the night before, if I'm honest. And just go with what I feel like doing. And this is what I feel like doing today. Now, somewhere I have cleverly stored a cutout book that's got Christmas images in it. And I stored it in such a clever spot. I've not found it. It's probably in a bag. I have bags all over. I looked in one bag, but it's not there. So we shall work without it. I'm not sure, how much I'm going to get done. I'm printing off a few more things. So if you get any packages from Amazon, now Jacqueline likes those puffy ones. I like these flat ones. And I'm going to cover it with fabric, but I need to get the right size. So I'm just picking off some of these stickers that come, which really probably doesn't matter. All right, let's see. These are the pages I'm going to use. I'm not sure if I want to. Let's see, okay, so I'm going to cut that off, I think. All right, I'm going to cut off the bottom of this bag. Jacqueline and I are fans of Amity Bloom. The gal who owns the channel's name is Nazareth, and people call her Nazi. I think something like Nazareth Cardelli or something like that. And she's quite talented. Hey, Laura, good morning. Okay, take your time. We'll be here a little while. All right, so this is just like a regular bag. So I'm thinking I might have to um, glue this together. So I want it to be I want it to be flexible, but sturdy, you know? Now, I should have probably done this ahead of time, but maybe you would like to try to do it yourself. And this way, if I make mistakes, hopefully you can avoid them. So I'm just going to pop these sides out, I think. I should move this stuff. These are some of the things I've printed and hope to use. I've got a little tray over there with some of my supplies I'm hoping to use today. So how is everyone? Welcome in. Thursday morning, November 20th. Can you even stand it? November 20th. Yikes. I probably should just, golly sakes, I keep finding more. I should probably just cut this too. I think it would be easier. Hey, Cal, good morning. Let's just trim this. Maybe I could just fold it. This one's quite large. Sometimes we'll get smaller ones. Depends on, well, you know what? Say it depends on what you order. But gosh, I order some little stuff and it comes in gigantic bags or a big box and one little thing's in it. It's a bit crazy to me. You ordered a new Christmas tree? Oh, that's fun. One for your smaller space. That's nice. With Hub's surgery this year, we are not putting up a Christmas tree. We have evergreen trees that stay up all year round as part of our home decor. It doesn't have Christmas stuff on it all year round, but they are evergreens and they're very cute. My British son always said, "Why do you have trees in the living room?" But we like them. So we have those, and then he has purchased oh, my elbow. We had purchased a artificial fig tree for out on our little patio area. So he's brought that in. He's got Christmas lights on that. So I think that will be our greenery this year. All right, so I'm just going to use this as my guide. I think I'm going to leave it folded down there. And I'm going to use one of my, hey, Brenda, hi. Oh, sweetheart, I didn't realize. Oh, Brenda. At noon today? You know what, ladies? I'm just going to take a minute and pray for Brenda, if I may. Hey, good morning, Carol. All right? Let's just take a minute. Dear Lord, I just ask that you forgive me for any sin that I might have in my life, that you would hear me clearly. And as I bring our dear friend Brenda to you, Lord, she's facing some surgery this morning. She's had a rough couple of weeks. Father, you know what's going on. You know what she needs. Just pray for wisdom for the surgeons. I pray that all would go well, that they would, gosh, I wish they would just discover that the cancer is gone. Wouldn't that be fun? But that would just be so wonderful, Lord, if you would heal her between now and when she needs to go have the procedure today. I know you can do it, Lord, if it's your will. But Father, if it's not, we just pray a wisdom for the surgeons, precision, that they get everything they need to get, that Brenda would be comfortable and that she would heal well, and that you would encourage her, that you would put your arms around her, and that you would give her the care and support she needs there where she is, that others would come alongside her and care for her as she heals and go through this process. And Father, I pray that you would cause us to have Brenda on our mind so that we would pray for her continually. So just encourage her today, Lord, care for her and meet her needs. For it's in your name that we pray. Amen. Oh, Brenda. Just 5 rounds of radiation after that. And she, oh, that's wonderful. Okay. I would like for you to keep me posted if you think of it. But I'm going to work to keep you on my mind. Wait a minute. I've got my little, where did I move that? I've got my prayer book here somewhere. Let me just take a minute and pull that out. Because see, I am just not remembering things the way, well, I never did remember things real well. Okay, let's just be honest. So I'm going to say, I'm going to write with that pen. I want to write with a payment pen. Try this one. So it's November 20th, 2025. Brenda, and I'm just going to say G3. I know it's the other way. I'll remember what that is. Okay. It's in the book. Thanks for sharing that, Brenda. I know sometimes it's hard to share things like that. But thank you for doing that, because it is a privilege to pray for you and others. So, all right, I'm going to try to do this really straight. All right, I think I did say hi to Carol. Jenny's getting all wound up about something. I guess she sees the neighbors. She likes the little dog across the way. Now I'm making this, I think, I might extend it a little bit. I don't think top to bottom I will, but I think I want maybe just a little bit on the edge to give myself, because when I put my pages in, it's going to expand the cover, and then it might be a little short. So I don't want it to be short. Now I want to get a ruler that I don't cut too straight, and I don't have room here for my cutting board this morning. I'm going to use this Timmy ruler. I like it's got all the different little lines on there, so I can just extend it maybe about a 1/2 inch. I think that might be. There's Susan. Good morning, Susan. Okay. It's kind of different for me. But I'm just going to go ahead and use my scissors. Now, for those of you that, oh my goodness, a bunch have arrived. For those of you that just arrived, I'm using just a packing bag from Amazon. I apologize for my naked thumb, but I've got a little bit of a hangnail there. So I'm just going to give it a few days and see if that heals up before I put my nail back on. Susan, my trip was very, very nice. We had a great time. Oh, see, this is what scissors do. We had a great time. It wasn't quite what we had planned, but it was a great backup plan. And Jacqueline she's just her. Jacqueline Lovely is really lovely. She's a darling young woman. She took good care of me. She just did everything she could for me. She's a good mom. So she had the household going. She had an out of town guest. I stayed at a hotel because she was just concerned that she just thought, I agree with her. She made a good decision. It was a way for me to be able to be away from the family, so they had their alone time. But I was also safe, where I was. She was concerned. She's got big dogs that are just really yummy, 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 and they're beautiful and they're very well behaved. They listen. So we cooked and we shopped, and we didn't do as much art as we had hoped. Of course, we're both a little bit silly. I packed so much stuff. There's never any way I was going to get to all this stuff I packed. But we had a good time. We had a tearful departure. And now we need a do-over. But it was wonderful. Really, really wonderful. She has a lovely home. And like the rest of us, she has a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh, we just get so much stuff, don't we? But she took me to Goodwill bins. I have a project in mind that I want to do. And so I was shopping for those things. And her daughter was able to go with us. So she was shopping for some stuff. Poor Jacqueline was like a pack animal. She was holding all the bags. Yeah, you know what? The problem with the lives is when you're out of your own element, trying to set up another camera and lighting and all that jazz, we just decided, we're just going to enjoy each other and our time. And we'll think about that maybe another time. But it's really hard to just figure that all out. And we were drinking lattes and had a couple meals out, and we did shopping. And we went to the bins. Oh, is this one out already? No. We both follow this guy called Zeb Days, and he gives cardigans to elderly folks in a nursing home where he lives, and I've been wanting to send him a cardigan. So I got a cardigan, so we're going to send that to Zeb for one of his dear little elders that he visits. So that was cool. We got to do that together. And then we did, Ohio is known for Buckeyes. I'm not sure if everyone's aware of that. It's the Buckeye State. And Buckeyes are a chocolate candy filled with peanut butter. So we did a taste test with 3 different brands of Buckeyes. And we tried a couple of recipes. Well, I didn't really have recipes. It was just like we were winging it. We threw some chicken sausage in a crock pot, sauerkraut, which we drained and rinsed, chopped up some potatoes. We threw an onion in there. And what else did we put in there, Jacqueline? Oh, chicken broth. Oh, you do, Brenda? Yeah, they were yummy. And we put that in the crock pot and let that cook for a couple of hours. And that didn't turn out too bad. That tasted pretty good. Her son hammered that pretty well. He's a good eater. He's 14 and he hammered that. And then I made some tilapia a couple days after that. And this is just like the grandma in you, when the kids like what you make, it's like, woo. So he hammered that pretty well too, which is, that was just fun for me. You got to go back for seconds quick because they didn't last too long. So that's not bad. All right. So this is going to be my cover. But I'm going to cover it with fabric. Okay. And so I'm going to glue that on. So I have a couple of choices. Now this is my paper, and I'm going to have some Christmas green pages too, I believe. So this is my paper for the inside. And these are my choices for the outside. I think I have enough of each one. So I've got these cute little snowmen. I have this darling red print. I don't know if I have enough of this though. This might work for some of the inside. I have these yummy, well, I don't know about this one either. I might have to piece this. Brenda said, I haven't decided on the cover of my December daily, but I'm loving this. Oh, good, Brenda. So I have these beautiful cardinals. These remind me of my daddy. He loved cardinals. And then I've got these cute little mittens. Now I got these wonderful fabrics from Pearl's Finds. I shop at different places for different things. So, of course, Jacqueline's place, I shop for papers and those kinds of things. And when I need lace and fabric, I go to Pearl. Her fabrics are wonderful, as are her laces. And then I have this, so I'm not sure. See, because this is going a different way. So I would have to piece this too. I just said some of this I'm going to send some of this to Jacqueline, but the way the pattern was, I couldn't really cut it this way. So I gave her this way. So I'm kind of liking this. Kel likes the snowman. The snowman. What does everybody else think? And anybody else have an opinion? The snowmen are very cute. Brenda says a snowman too. Okay. Two snowmen, and I'm good to go with that. So now this is not very big. Now I should tell you that the pages were placemats. There's in fact, one of the pages says it. The company that makes all the really cool napkins. I think you say it, Michael. It's Michel. Maybe it's Michelle. Susan likes a snowman too. Okay. So these are placemats. And I got them discounted at my local garden center. They have like a little gift shop, garden center. They've got all kinds of cool things there. So I got a whole package of them. So I really can make a couple of journals. So this is basically what it's going to look like. All right. Hey, good morning, Gil. So I'm going to glue these snowmen. See which way they're going on this cover. I'm just going to use some, I think it's golden medium, Now, what I'm going to do probably is stitch my edges. I won't be doing that live today because this is going to have to dry. So I'm going to get this started. And I'm just going to glue this on first. I'm going to take a quick little look at the size, and I'm going to just probably tear this. I'm going to leave a little bit of an overhang. Now, if you're doing this at home, you probably should measure and all that jazz, but that's just not my jam. It really isn't. So I want to give myself a little, see, this is a little frayed here. So I want to give myself a little wiggle room. I'm going to cut it there. Well, I'm going to tear it. Right in between, see these little snowies there? I'm going to just go like that. Did you get that? Ooh, like that. You don't measure? My kind of girl. Okay. These are going all different directions, aren't they? Upside down and right side. Oh, wait a minute. What do we got here? Well, this says Holly, I think. Bring out the Holly. Do, 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 do. Well, I can always flip it because it's not rocket science. So I'm going to put my glue on this side. Now, if they're just coming in, this is a double sheet of packaging, and I just use my tape runner to stick those together. And now I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to just get my paintbrush, I think. I think I like to use a paintbrush. Jacqueline and I were doing a similar technique, and we were using a a silicone spreader, which works very well. I think the paintbrush will allow me to brush out my glue a little thinner. You just want a thin covering of glue. You just got to remember that once you're done, you have to put your brush in water so it's not permanently glued together. Now, I'm getting down to the bottom here. So I'm just going to see if I have more of this, I believe. But you could use white glue. I'm not using the Fabri-Tac because that's kind of like, well, it's like, okay, it's like snot, it's like a thick, goopy, runny, I think I could add some water to this. And it leaves, it's hard to spread out. I mean, you can do it, but it's not necessary. You can use Elmer's glue. Elmer's glue all would be nice. I believe this is matte medium. This is fine. Just some kind of white glue. It's inexpensive. It spreads easy. And that's what I'm going to just use this. I might have to add some additional. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the inside yet. I haven't thought that far ahead. This probably could be a little thinner. Oops. But I think it'll be fine. Now remember, the fabric is porous, so this glue is going to come through a little bit. My hands are probably going to get a little sticky. But I have a baby wipe handy. And I decided I wanted this to be a soft cover. Now you could go ahead and use a hard cover, of course. You got your own ideas and your own supplies of what would work. I think the idea is just to have fun and not fuss too much about it. And of course, it doesn't have to be Christmas. I'm working on a couple that are not Christmas as well, using the same kind of technique. Now, I could have mixed this, in a little vessel and thinned this out a little bit, but, I didn't do it. I would say some folks might even try to use successfully probably a glue stick. I don't know. Maybe. Glue sticks and I don't see eye to eye. Now I'm just going to flip this over. Press it down. Oh, Joyce, that sounds nice. First of all, I love dyed coffee or tea dyed muslin. Now I want to really press this out. Where do I have? Yeah, let's get one of these. Now this is hard to see because it's darker, but I can feel a couple of little wrinkles. Now, you know what? A wrinkle or two is not going to ruin my day, but I do want to try to. Hey, Ange. Okay, honey. Ange is working. Thanks for popping in, Ange. So I'm kind of just going by touch here. I could probably put my heat tool to this. Good morning, Teresa. Now, I haven't decided, like I said, so I might bring this up, like it was paper, and do this and then cover it with another fabric on the inside. That red dot might be, well, I don't know, let's see. I don't know, maybe. I might look for a green. Oh, you do, Ange? Okay, it's DELP, DELP, but I'll send it to you. I have not been in my email. I kind of crashed last night. I slept most of the night. So I might just bring that in, and then you could even do paper, on top of this. So I'm just going to leave this sit and dry. But this is how it will look. That's cute. That is very cute. All right, so now I'm going to move on to my pages. So that whole package of placemats, I think there were 25 plus the cover sheet, which Lori's not throwing that away. So there were 26. So I'm going to use 8 pages of that, and then I'm going to, I think, use some of Jacqueline's Christmas green paper to put a couple of greenies in there. Let's see. I'll go in the same way because I want to ink. I'll go to ink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these are pretty thick. Now, some of them I'm going to make pockets, and I will either stitch or glue. I haven't decided about that yet. Some of them I'm just going to stitch, and they're just going to be a regular page. Let's see what I have here in green. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, so if I fold this in half, it's just going to be probably just about the perfect size. So maybe I'll use 4. Oh, this is a cool one. This will look nice. So 1, 2, 3, I need one more. I should have Christmas music playing. All right, and so I have some digitals I want to use as well. I tried to put all the things I'm going to use in here. I didn't find my little stamps either that I was looking for in particular. But I've got plenty of other stamps here, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm not going to rush it, but I've just got things here. We'll just go. We'll just muddle along as we. Now, some of you, and particularly, I'm thinking maybe the replayers, they have never made a journal before. So there's that. I need to find. Oh, here's this one. I don't know where I put my other bone folder. I may have put Jacqueline to sleep. I don't think she slept well last night. I slept pretty good. I, of course, have to get up a few times, us older folk. Now, I think I want to find also some coffee stain paper. I know I have some in my stash because I want to make some space for whoever ends up owning this journal to be able to write if they want to. Of course, you can write on the green, but I was thinking some lined or some coffee stained paper might be nice. So I think these are going to go in between the plaids. Let's see now, these plaids, see how they've got this one's upside down. Is it? This one. Or there's this one. That was backwards. Can't be having that, my dear friends. So I've pulled out one of my red I wonder how the gold would be. Let's see, it's the same on the sides. I wonder how this gold would be. This is called Dewdrop. Galaxy Gold, Brilliance, Pigment Ink. Let's give it a go. I'm just going to use this. See, this is a sponge. This isn't that linen stuff like the Archivals and the Timmy. Might not even be. I just don't want it white because the white to me just sticks out like a sore thumb. Now, I'm not sure I want to glue any of these together yet because I haven't decided what I'm going to stitch. If I'm going to stitch them all or just do some. Let's just put a little hint of this on the green. Now, I might end up making 2 signatures. I'm not sure. Just depends on how because these are thick. Just depends on how they lay. I don't want to have to trim a bunch off. And somewhere, I'm pretty sure I know where, I've got a box filled with all kinds of Christmas paraphernalia, if you will, that I could decorate this with. I'm probably going to put some other things on the cover. Now, the little book that I bought to do cutouts that has Christmas paper in it, I was thinking if I did a pocket, I might want to line one of these because they're just so terribly white. In all likelihood, I'm going to have to trim some of this, but I don't trim very well. So Tuesday night, I started to tell the story about me. Oh, look, I tore this. I guess that's kind of sharp. About me trying to take apart handbags that I want to use the fabric for this journal that I want to make. I guess I should. Oh, this has to go in water. I think I'm just going to call it my Big Butt Journal. I don't know. I should come up with a better name. But Aisha Khan makes these huge journals, and she uses very organic materials like leather and suede, fabrics, tweeds, wools to be her pages. So I'd said to Jacqueline, what could I use that I could do that, and not like spend a ton of money to get the pages that I want. So I was thinking about this after my stream on Tuesday night. I thought, I don't know if I ever finished that story. So we came up with the idea of handbags from a Goodwill, which is what I did. Boy, I'm really chewing this baby up. I've had these forever. Never really use them. That's one problem with the foam, right? Anyway, so is anyone familiar with the bins at Goodwill? They got these great big rolly carts, and they bring them out, and they're loaded with, whatever. And the people just are like ants on honey. People are digging through, stuff's flying, ripping through. So I got some handbags, and I wanted to start taking them apart because I wanted everything to be flat in my suitcase. I didn't want to have to try to find room in my suitcase for all these handbags, which worked out really well. So I said to Jacqueline, what do you have that I could use? And she said, I asked her if she had a blade. And she said, yeah, I have a blade. So she brings me this blade, and it looked really cute, a little black handle, and the blade just twisted on the top. It just looked like a pencil. But when I would go to use it, it kept coming untwisted, and the blade would go, and I couldn't really cut. So Mama Lori had, and I said, you need one of the ones I use. So this little finger blade I ordered for her. I hope she likes it. I don't know if she's tried it yet. But when that came, of course, it was a new blade too. Oh, the blade. She's awake. Oh, the blade from hell. So we got some scissors too, because her fabric scissors needed a little help as well. So if you haven't tried it yet, you'll have to let me know. So then I could just go, where the handbag was stitched together, I could just put the tip of it in where the stitches were and just, So I got some really cool stuff, I think, to start these pages. I just don't know. Now, Aisha Khan, I think I'm saying it right, or Aisha Khan, She does not tell you how she puts her book together. She just shows you these magnificent pages. Ugh, they're so cool. So I'm going to have to wing it. Guys. You're done working for a while? I don't know what that means. I thought you called out today. Are they bugging you while you're at home out? Anywho, the little finger loop blade worked really well for taking apart a lot of these handbags. So I mean, they're not really leather, I guess. But all right. So if I put I don't think I want to do a tab. I think I want to put these inside each other. Oh, see, I've got overage. I'm gonna have to get my little cutter out from home. Oh, working from home. Gotcha. All right. So let's mark these. See, this all takes time, but I like it. It's better to put it inside than I can see. Oh, that's right. This erases. Don't worry. All right. So let's just see if I do this. I might need those other greens. See, if I put them all together, I think it's going to be too chubby. This is a lot of pages. I think they're going to start to, wow. Might have to be the front page. Just trying to see if I want to do it's mostly these. If I trim these, maybe that will be okay. All right, so let's get the little cutter. I'm trying to think where in the world do I have some. Oh, I might have some in my bin there. Some easily accessed coffee stained paper. I'm just thinking I want some coffee stained paper on some of these. I forget what I was doing. And Peggy saw something I was doing and she said, "Oh yeah, that's Louise Heitzel," which I didn't know who Louise Heitzel was. And then I was looking at digitals. Don't know why. Don't need any digitals, but I was looking at them. And she popped up. I didn't realize she had any digitals. I think this is where the blade goes. And they're really cool. So I got a couple. And I want to use some of those in this. Pay attention to where they're going. I didn't want to go. Sometimes I have a hard time getting that. Paper under this little cutter. It doesn't lift up, I don't think. I do it there. No, it's not on a line. Phooey. Phooey. I'm going to miss some of my... Oh, no, and I'm not going to get too much of it off. Okay, let's mark this one. This one. Yeah, if I can move it that way. So my husband's Bible study folks are coming tonight for dinner. So he's busy getting the meal ready. And then we got a free turkey. So we're thinking about trying to get some meals together and frozen, for when he's not going to be under the weather, so to speak. So when he's recouping from his surgery. And so I have it a little easier, but it'll all work out. It'll all work out. All right, so I'm thinking this might be a nice front to the cover when you open it up. And I'm thinking, let me just say, I don't know if I need all 8 of these. See, I still have a little bit of overhang. Where's the, I might want this to be the center. I know, right? I think they look good together too. Maybe have that for the centerfold. One, two, three. Oh, there's quite a bit left. 1, 2, 3. Five. See, they're going to get fluffier as I decorate and fill them with things. Let's start with this. See, I'm thinking I will stitch this, and this will be a top-loading pocket. This is what I do all the time. I think about these things, and then I forget what I wanted to do. So I'm going to grab a Post-it, I hope, a Post-it pack. I think I have them right here. At least I did. I got stuff stacked. I can't get the drawers open. Can't open my drawers. Oh, goodness me. I know they're in this drawer. Did they slunk under? Here we go. I knew they were in there. So I'm going to just put a Post-it on it so I can remember. Now I can move this around, but I'm going to say top load. And we're going to do a side here, side load. I'm just using the big ones because I have a ton of them and I never use them. I just have to make sure I write so I can read my writing. Read my writing. This could be a journal page. Maybe I'll do, if that's journal there, maybe I'll do, well, I don't want to. I want a journal on this side. We'll journal here. And we'll do another top loading one here. Boy, that backside is so white. Maybe we'll do a side. Let's see, I've got this one flipped. It's okay. We'll do a side loader here. All right, I think that's good for right this second. Gives me a little bit of direction. Now, I do have this red lace. I think I want to use this. Now, I might use this on the cover. Yeah, I guess I should. Hey, there she is. Good morning, Judy. Gosh, Judy, you just make me smile when you come in. Okay, good morning, Lori and friends. 280. What? 284 Christmas cards on my list. You need a part-time job to pay for the cards. 179, or did you make them? Oh my goodness, don't tell me you made them. 179 written out, God bless you, and ready to go, girl. Judy, that is amazing. Okay, so now let's see. I've got some digitals that I'm going to use. These are the Louise Heisel. These were all one page, and I was going to clip them out individually, but for right now, I think I might use them just as tuck-ins like this. So I think they're adorable. These I have to look up and put in my, yes, true, Gail. That's true too. I need to get the name of this digital shop, but I printed off a couple of these. These are a little bigger than I thought they were going to be. So I think I'm going to trim these out and just decorate the pages. Those two might just go together. This little guy might just be a pocket. And this is another digital I bought, and I don't know how I'm going to use that yet, but probably not in this project. Let's see. Where did he go? This guy. Look, I still have my plastic films from my, those things we were working on the other night. Oh, that's pretty. That's okay. So that's pretty. Now he's really wide. I might trim some off, make him a little more narrow. But I think he's going to be a pocket. Maybe a pocket this way. If I did it that way, I really wouldn't have to trim him too much. I think these are just delightful. Oh, that's nice, Judy. That's fun. All right, so let's do. Judy says she mostly delivers them by hand on Christmas Eve. Oh, I want a bigger. I think I want a bigger. I want a bigger divot. I'm going to use my whale's tail. Whale's tail. So let's just do a little boop like that. Where'd the blank one go? Where'd the blank one go? All right, so where are my, not that. I've got stuff stacked for days. Under here somewhere are my little paper clips. So I'm going to clip this. That's a big job. That must feel great when you get that accomplished, though. All right, so I think he's going to go there. And what else do I have that I was going to use? So this one could get wrinkled. This is starting to get a little wrinkly. I guess it'll be okay. Christmas. Oh, look at these yum yummers. These could be journaling cards. That's a third digital set. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to fussy cut these kids. Here's another one of those. And, decorate a page or two. But I'm not sure about fussy cutting around her hair. Let's just try it. I can print her again if I need to. Not just leave that all wild and kind of not too fussy there. Now, of course, I didn't pull out everything I have that I can use in this journal. But I have time. Look, she's got little striped leggings on. You see that now? I didn't see that before. She looks like What's the redhead's name with the freckles? Hey, Terry. Hi. Good morning. Pippi Longstocking. She looks like she's got Pippi Longstocking legs to me. Okay, Brenda. Okay, I'd appreciate that. It's going to be great. It's going to be great, Brenda. We'll talk to you later. Okay. I did a fair amount of fussy cutting last night with some other things that I was printing. I said to Jacqueline, I'm not sure why I got the digitals I did, but they're kind of pink and roses. And I think when I purchased them, I had an idea for them, but I don't know what that is now. So they're out by my comfy chair, but they're not Christmas. And the coloring wouldn't work with this. So, see, I like all those little wisps of hair. And on a surface like this, like to draw them in, just doesn't work for me. I think Didi could pull it off, but I don't think I could. And some of them we just might have to lose it. We just might have to cut them off. Let's go around this way. I wonder how she would look if I just cut all the hair off and it was just her little face. What do you think? Nobody will know but us, right? Like I said, I can always print her again. Where's my other little scissors? Put those. I can use these. If you don't tell, I won't tell. I put my heat up in my room, but it's still really chilly out here. These aren't the scissors I want. Boop. Now we're showing Jacqueline a bunch of different. No. I don't know, Cal. You might lose this battle. I'm just not liking this here. We'll see. We'll give it a minute. We'll see. We'll give it a minute. See, that's just too far out. I think she will look cute if I just take it all off. I like it. Oh, I was thinking of something. I should ask the girls if they remember that. What the heck was it? Maybe it'll come to me. She's adorbs. She can pull it off, this little one here. I did refresh and re-ink my... We might have to trim off the leggings. Nah, she just fits on there. She just fits. My this. I might have to take a little trip to the potty. It's so cold in here. It's so cold in here. Let's see. Let's ink a dinker. Let's a little. This is all right. Now, if I don't glue her all the way down, I could probably use her for some tuck spots. I know I brought out other little scissors. They're much sharper than these. We forgot to turn the heat on. Oh, geez, I guess it did. Yeah, we've had ours on. I keep leaving the dog's sweater on and my husband keeps taking it off. I said, it's cold in here. He said, not for her. She's got fur. But I think she can be cold. I think she likes to be very warm. So I want to make sure her skirt is beyond the fold of the page, so I don't get an extra thickness there. Now, I know this is another really weird and odd idea, but I like it. Where my little stamps are. I want to stamp something, I think, on her head. Merry Christmas. Let's see. Happy holidays. That's too big. So I have these really great stamps. Can't find them. I thought they were in one spot, but they are not. I really would like the word joy. I have one somewhere. I don't know where it is. That's the problem when you have too much stuff, boys and girls. Oh, maybe just Mary. Boop. That might work. Mary might work. Instead of jumping through hoops. This little Mary is separate. Oh, that might work. Okay, let's get that one. Some of these are on tight, right? Uh-oh, where'd he go? See, I ripped it. I ripped it and I don't know where it went. It's not there. Goodness me. She doesn't look happy. She's got a little bit of a pout, doesn't she? Let's do shine. Let's see if I can keep track of this one. It's so little. It's skinny. Little and skinny. I've got a block right here. Let's do a little tester. Hey, Cheryl. Good morning. No, she's not happy. I think I want black. So what's everybody up to today? My sister was just asking me. She's going to a farmer's market. And then she's got to get her pick up her grands later. That's what I'm going to do. I know, this is weird, but I like it. You're die cutting? Bless you. That's not the best stamp, I don't think. It'll do. Bless you, Teresa. I don't know. That's a die cutting is a acquired taste, I think. See, now I have more of these I can print. See, and then I'm thinking I could have little cards could tuck in behind her. So I'm just going to glue like the back of her head, her antler, her candy canes, and there for a minute I thought that stuck to my finger. And let's see. She's adorable. All right, so where's my little gluer? Terry is, yeah, not surprised at all, Cherry's. Cleaning and cooking, making Thanksgiving dinner for my in-law. Oh, very nice. So, all right, so I'm going to go right down the center here, I think. I'm going to glue down her little head. So if you don't want, no, and I don't want to talk about a bunch of medical things. I'm just going to say my husband has to have some foot surgery. So, and he does all our cooking. He does all our grocery shop. He does everything. Okay. He doesn't mind. He's very good at it. He's very quick. I've got some mobility issues. And so that's just the way we roll here. So I can cook, it takes me a little, but I can do it. I don't like to do it. I'm not very good at it. Warm cherry pie. Oh my gosh. Judy. All right, I'm going to glue down here. So I think he's a little worried, probably because he doesn't want to pay for takeout. So he's thinking of some things that we could have in the freezer. So he earned us a turkey. we're not going to have any company. You know, turkey's a lot of food, so I think he's going to like debone it and stuff, you know, and just make the breasts so we can have, I can just pull things out of the freezer. And then we're going to have all those bones, so we're going to make some soup. I love soup. All right, so she can be a little tuck spot. And then this guy's going to be a pocket. I'm getting the easy stuff down. Oh, Susan, that would be a delight. But you know, I gotta just tell you, my husband, he's he wouldn't want to pay for that. He would not want to pay for that. That's just the way it is. It's just the truth of it. He likes to get a lot for his money. Yeah, and I mean, I can cook. He might not like what I cook. I like to do the crock pot. But I made a meal for Jacqueline and her family. Now our daughter didn't try it, but and it really wasn't my best effort because I was out of my element and I'm not used to her pans. It's much better at my house. But it was very easy to put together, and I think it's yummy. But see, my husband won't eat that. And it's just tilapia, cooking off some rice, and then cutting up some vegetables like some onions and peppers because I love that, green pepper. And yeah. So I cook up the vegetables first. The rice she had in a rice cooker. And then I use either soy sauce or amino liquid. And just put some olive oil, or she had avocado oil in the pan. The Teflon pan is really the best. She didn't have that. So I made Jacqueline, I forgot to ask you, did that pan ever clean up? Oh, geez, I hope so. So now I have to remember too, if I'm going to stitch these pages, you know. I think I want to do some other stamping here. This might be kind of, oh, good. Oh, good. I'm glad about that. This might look cute stamped around him. Let's try. I need a piece of scrap. Let's move the book. That might be a good thing. I should get my little mouse pad, but I don't know where I threw that either. I'm just a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a messy, messy mess. So then I don't really have a recipe. It's just in my head. Teresa, I just, now Jacqueline cut these vegetables different than I would have cut them, but they worked out fine. I like mine thin and narrow. You know, I have trouble chewing. They don't. So I just cut the peppers and onions and cook them in some olive oil, salt and pepper. I like them soft. You have cherry? Oh, that's nice. So then you have your just rice, just plain rice. Now you could do a pilaf, of course. You could do any kind of rice you wanted. We just did plain. And then I take the vegetables out of the pan and then add some additional oil. And I had my fish out and rinsed off, dry, patted dry. And I just used tilapia. I guess you could use any kind of fish you like. I like the tilapia. And put that in my pan and then just start sprinkling the soy sauce or amino liquid on it. And then just flip it. I like my fish cooked through. It was very tender. And then once the fish is finished, this is the part I forgot at Jacqueline's house. Usually I do it with leftover rice, but you can do it with fresh cooked rice, of course. I just toss some rice in that pan to pick up some of the bits from the fish and the soy sauce. Just toss that around. And then I put that, a little lump of that on my plate. And then I put my piece of fish on top of the rice. My neighbor Betty liked it. And then top it with my vegetables. And then we drizzled it with a little sesame seed oil. Oh, that one you can't see. That would be nice if I did white, maybe down there. Where do I have some more? I know I have white. Should we? Oh, you know what? Maybe the gold. Let's try the gold. And it's really healthy. It's a healthy meal. And I'm just going to tell you what Jacqueline's son said because it just thrilled me to no end. He said, "Mom, you can make this every day of the week and I would be happy." How cool is that? Oh, you can't really see it. That's disappointing. Anyway, this looks cute. I'm going to glue this to the page. No. I think it might have been this page. Doesn't really matter. Now what I'm gonna do here is, now I'm just thinking, if I want to come back and stitch around this page, I don't want to really stitch through my glue if I don't have to. So I'm going to put my glue line down a little further, and so when I stitch, hopefully I'm going to miss the glue. Does that sound like a plan? Oh, you like to cook, Terry? Yeah, you get a nice pop of protein from the fish. It's good for you. You know, I should probably... Let me use this glue. And I think we paid... Now, we got the fish at Aldi's. It was nice pieces of tilapia. Not frozen. Here at the house, I use frozen because then I can just pull out a fillet when I want. but we got the fresh at Jacqueline's. And gosh, it was beautiful, beautiful tilapia. And I think it was only $6. And gosh, it was nice. It cooked up really nice. It was very tender and flaky, and it was good. Now I could just trim that when it dries. All right, let me look real quick because I wanted to try to do my idea for the journaling. You're here. Let's see. What am I looking like time-wise? An hour and a half I've been on. Okay. Let's just see if I can find a little piece of bingo, bingo, bingo. Oh, this is not, well, I could glue it down. It's not too much to write on. Oh, I have a lot of this. Well, don't drop it. Got quite a lot of that, and that is my stuff. All right, I've got quite a lot of that. But I'm thinking I could use the back. I don't have to use the lines. I could use the back side. Because I've been thinking about trying to combine the pet stickers with the mixed media. Gail's out. Okay, bye, Gail. Have a great day. Thanks for coming in, Gail. It's always good to see Gail. So I could put it this way on the page. Let's try that. All right, so let's see. Where did I say I wanted? Silo journal page. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to just cut this. I'm not cut it. I'm going to rip it. I'm going to rip it. And have this be. This is something else I want. All right, so I'm going to not do that. Because if you've got things loaded in a page and then you use this page to journal on, it's not going to be nice to journal because it's got things in the pocket. So this is just going to be a regular page. It might be another journaling page. So let's keep that in mind. Okay, that was good thinking on my part. Very unusual, but good thinking. Thinking ahead, that's always good. All right, so I'm just going to here kind of a shape. I think like this. Probably could have left it a little taller. But this is the idea I have in my head. I'm thinking about that, having it look like that. And I'm going to ink this. Hey, Devin. How are you, Devin? I have a confession. I have a confession. I was rooting through my one little cabinet in my living room where I store my coloring books. Because I wanted to see, because I just went to see Jacqueline, was traveling to Ohio. And I was trying to decide what books I would take. Now, I've been in this cabinet before. You love convection. So I'm taking them out one by one. And my husband says, "Oh, so and so at church has a reverse coloring book." I said, "Oh, dude, I have that, you know." He's like, "Oh, you do?" Anyway, so I'm digging through. So I pulled out the reverse coloring book and showed him, yeah, you know. And guess what I found in there? The monster one that I thought I gave away. "Oh, you have to go? Okay, Joyce. Thanks for coming in." That sounds good too, Judy. So I'm like, there it is. I thought I gave it away. It was shoved back in that cabinet. I must have looked 3 or 4 times. Didn't see it. Classic Lori. Classic Lori. Okay, so what are we looking at here? We still have time. You know what? I'm gonna just take the time and go to the bathroom because I'm so cold. I need to. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna glue this down. Yeah. Yeah, or we could do one going into January. Maybe we could find a winter one or something. But I apologize. It was not intentional on my part, but I'm just a mess. That's just the bottom line. I'm just a mess. So I'm going to glue this down so this can be a journaling space. And then what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do is use my pet stickers to decorate around it. How does that go this way? I don't have a lot of Christmas. That's true. That's true, Devin. All right, you'll have to let me know if you think this is a good or a bad idea. Now I can cut some of these. They don't have to be, in the space. And then I know, Jacqueline, you're going to. Then I'm thinking I could carry this over to this page. Could really journal on this page too. Okay, let me go. I'm not going to drink my tea. Woo-hoo. I'm going to go as quickly as possible. Possible. I have to twirl my chair. Oh.
So when covered your legs.
All my legs are on the bottom part. It's cold yesterday too. They were all covered. It's just cold. Oh yeah, I forgot we did that.
Yeah, you left it on last night.
Oh, I pulled it. I thought I had it. Well, whatever. Whew. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, where is my vellum? Oh Jay, I could have put some of that in here. Oh, that must be on my cart. I should go look in my cart. Yeah, I can show it. I just have to. I have to get up and get it. Then I found a stack of retro Christmas stuff. I don't know. I just have to find what zipper pouch I put it in. I think I have everything out here. On my grip. Gosh, I have so much stuff to unpack yet. Is it in here? Ow. Oh, you know where it is? Oh, I know where it is. Hold on. Is that it? No, that's not it. No. No. It's in my green bag. Where's my green bag? Over here. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I brought everything out. I think it's in here. So, girls, this is the story. I went to Jacqueline's. I had one suitcase. It was my carry-on because I didn't get a checked bag. That was very difficult for me. Anywho, I survived, but I said to my husband, coming home, I want to check my bag, which then gave me an extra bag. So my clothes I packed in my carry-on bag. I didn't take many clothes because I could wash them at Jacqueline's. And I could bring home more stuff. Yeah, I had the green bag in the black bag. What brand was this? It wasn't a big tablet, but we went to Michael's. And this had some sparkle and snowflakes, like winter. Excuse me. So I said, see, this has sparkles. I don't know if you can tell. It's like iridescent. So then get a load of this, okay? So I said to her, could you tie that for me? Do you have anything in your spray bottle so you could just take it out and spray it? She said, oh, yeah, I can do that. So she did. And then while it's drying, she tried to pull a fast one on me, girl. She tried to pull a fast one on me. She says, you know, I have my tablet. If you don't like the dyed paper, you can have my tablet and I'll just keep the dyed stuff. I'm like, yeah, I don't think so, Toots. I don't think so, Toots. Trying to get it where you can see. Oh, maybe, oh, see a little bit there. Can you see a little bit? It's like an iridescent. It's so cool. And it sounds cool, smells cool, feels cool. It's just super yummy. She tried to get it. She tried to get it from me. Give me just a plain crap. So it still was a little damp, but I took it back to my room and put it on the heater. Some of it, not all of it, but I kept my room warm because I could, and I slept in the chair because that's more comfortable for me. So it was nice and it was all dry the next morning. So then it was sticking out of my bag. So I thought I'm gonna be folding it anyway, probably cutting some of it up. Who knows what I'm gonna be doing with it. Look at this one. Look at that. That's got the sparkles on it too. It's like the clear Stella, if you know what I mean. Some of you Stella folks will know. Look at this. Let it snow. Isn't that cool? So I just folded it and then it fit just perfect in my one bag. This was a nice tablet. Jay, do you remember whose tablet it was? Was it Michael's brand? I don't know. Was there like 20 sheets or something? See, I could probably, I don't know, can you iron go? I'm sure I can straighten that out. It's so yummy. Recollections. Oh, thanks, baby. Yeah, because maybe if you don't have a Michael's, you could find it online. I don't know. This tablet was really, really nice tablet. We only sold two. So we both grabbed them quick. Right? Oh, delicious. See, I forgot about it. Thanks, Jacqueline. All right, so this is what I'm thinking for here. And then maybe just a couple over here. Let's see what else we got. Like, I wish I had some more Christmas of these stickers. I don't know. I just got some more, but they're not Christmas, but there might be some like evergreens that might look good in between. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Merry Christmas, darling. What did I do with my new stickers? Did I bring them out? Oh, I did. Okay, hold on. Oh, no, I want this one. Let's look. Now, see, I'm getting all wound up here. Getting all wound up. I don't think these are what I thought, but I'm going to keep them. Like, I thought I only looked in one of these, so I don't know. I really don't know. Let me just put this aside for a second so I can look at this. Let's do this. But I think there's some greens in here. Oh, I guess I can look on the back. Hold on. See, I thought I would get buildings, but I didn't. It's all the little parts that go around a building. Fence and cats. I'm looking for some like dangly. I guess not. There's just so much to buy. Oh, that sounds good, Cal. I bet it does smell good. Yeah, this is not. Okay, well, what can I say? What can I say? All right, let's see if we can at least get this page done. So I'm going to use my little glue tape here. No lumpy glue. You can write on it. I think it will be fine. I like it better. Maybe I like it better that way. I can't find my. Boy, I tell you. If my kids move stuff as much as I move stuff, I'd be having them in timeout. Just saying. Just saying. All right, let's lay this out again. Now they cut these. Maybe I want to cut them so I have more of my space to write. You know what I'm saying? See, I've got the fold line right there. So let's whack this baby right down the middle. Well, let's lay them out first. So let's think that's going to go there. This one I like because it's kind of airy. Go there. Oh, I like that one. I really like this one. These are just hard to pick up. Oh, this one's pretty. I can have space in between, I think. Need another narrow one. It's just a journal page. I shouldn't have to hem and haul as much as I do. Now, sometimes these stickers you can just, with your finger, get them to come apart. Like if you pull down the front of it. but it doesn't work most of the time for me. So I watched some little gal online, don't know who she was. I'm going to put washi tape on one side. Washi tape on the other. I'm going to press that down really well. And then when you pull your tapes apart, see the washi sticks to itself really well. Look. It comes apart. Usually pretty easily. Then you just pull off your tape. And I'll trim that. It's where it's overhanged over the page. I could do stamps on the side. I'm not crazy about this here. This one. I could use that somewhere else, I'm thinking. Not crazy about this either. Maybe I picked the wrong color to do that. Man, I just have a hard time picking them up. I do like this though. Well, not there really. Where's the rest of them? Maybe I need a red. A red. Is there, oh. Does anybody else watch those? Oh, look at that one. Oh, that one's smaller. Isn't that adorable? Oh, there's a little one. You know those pet sticker videos or reels, and the girls with the big nails go and then they. Oh, I love those noises. There's another red. I'm a freak. I'm a freak. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love that. Look at that one. I could have 100 million of these. It wouldn't be enough. Terrible, 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 terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Kind of like that one there. Put the red over there, put the green over here. Maybe I'll stamp something along there. I have some Timmy stamps. I might have some greenery that I could stamp there. I also have, but this packed away, I'd have to pull them out. I know where they are. Those wheelie things from Stampin' Up. I've got some winter ones like snowflakes and such. All right, let's get that washi. Now, Diane, what is she, the Messy Palette? She was going to try this because she said she was about ready to throw all her pet stickers away because she can't get them apart. So I'm anxious to know if this worked for her. Oh, man, it's so good. So good. Here, look at me. Oh, I guess they go this way so you can see the little tweezer. I'm a freak. But I'm fun, right, Jacqueline? I'm fun. Kel, I'm fun, right? Oops, this is stuck. Let's put this one on. Now, I did use a couple, and I did with my finger, and they did come apart, but most of them don't. Now, see, that time it didn't work. So you got to make sure they're really on there good, because you need it to grab the sticker when you pull it. So I hopefully that's a helpful tip. Yeah, see if you get it on there really nice and stuck down really well, then it's easy to pull it apart. They're just so pretty. Now I can stitch right through them too. See, that won't be a big deal. That whole page needs to be trimmed. It didn't fold. A lot of times the papers just don't fold as well as you might think you'd like them to. I'm just going to go with 4 corners and not think about it. Just do it. Just do it. So I'm in my pajamas, and the pajama bottoms are like pedal pushers. So my husband says that's why I'm cold out here, because my legs aren't covered. I'm cold out here because it's no heat. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Oops, I got a fold there. Bring that over just a little bit. Okay, thanks for popping in, Devin. I'll have to look at the girls we have. I think I remember. Maybe we can come up with something. Have a great day. What's today? Thursday? I think Devin was on yesterday. I think she does Wednesdays. All right, so I'm liking that okay. I don't think I need all of these. That one I like. I might use that somewhere. Oops. I like that there. I like that there. Let's put these back in my little pouch. I think I need some pockets. Pockets. Well, let's see. It's 12:05. I don't know. I had struggle with getting this thing back on. Jeez. See, I have some other little stamps. These vellum pages are slippery. Let's see. I don't think this is. Well, you might be able to swell. I'd lose a lot of that, I think. This one's cute. Maybe I'll see how this one looks in there. Trying to get to my stamps. See, look at that. Isn't that cute? I think that would be hard to stamp, but that's a whole corner. Oh, but let's do a look-see. Let's see. That's something to think about and remember. Okay. Let's see, I've got these two. I don't know how well that will stamp because I had it in paint. Something to think about. I'm going to think about it. Take it under advisement. I think I do want that one there, though. Look at my tape. I had a second piece, and I don't know where I put it. That's not. I could always put that on a piece of this. Yeah, that's an idea. Always got ideas. Always got ideas, ideas, ideas. I do all my Christmas shopping, almost all of it, on Amazon. It's hard for me to get in and out of the stores. My back is not great. Now I've got the bone spur in my foot. It's just, it comes to your door. If I don't like it, it's so easy to return. So I've got my cart loaded up, but I was waiting for today because today starts the Black Friday Prime days or something. So I'm waiting to see if anything else in my cart, I can get a better price on. So I'll do that later. Sometimes I can't see if I. There we go. There we go. Now I've got a bunch of stuff. I was thinking about making another flow journal. So I might do that too, but this is going to be a little different than that. All right, let's see how this looks. This might be a Timmy stamp, I'm not sure. Whoops. I flipped it right over. There's my block. I still didn't find that other little stamp. That's not good. So, in that case, what we will do, I think I need a different tip. I'm going to trace it and make it darker. Gosh, I need to get my contact lenses in and get back to wearing them. I don't think I did that right. That M looks a little funky. That looks all right. It's all right. It's all right. The one fellow that used to live with us was in college. He would always say, "It's all right. It's all right." Okay, so let's give this a little tear. Let's see if it works. See if the idea works. Not, there goes some, well, you know what? Shoot, I ripped it. Oh, sorry. I had something hanging on my camera. Dang nabbit. All right, well, this is going to be a redo. I'm thinking about putting that up there, something like that. But I can't use it now because I ripped it. Oh, I hate when I do stuff like that. I was thinking some of these scraps I could use to make little tabs for the pages. So I'm going to get a couple little circles out of them before I toss them. Instead of, wasting this and just throwing it away, I think these will look cute. I gotta think of something for lunch. Oh, this is the little girl's hair. Don't tell. Nice. Okay. I like things that stick off the page and out the top and off the side. So this could be a nice little, okay, so I think that's good. These I have to trim. That's a do-over. Hello, little girl. Let's see. Maybe I have smaller ones to print too. I think they'll work a little better. So I didn't get a lot done, but I did get some things done. Let's see. I'm going to see size-wise on these. Let's just give these a little cut. Glue or so. Oh, yeah. Sew the tabs would be great, huh? After being at Jacqueline's house, I'm wanting a new sewing machine. Mine is an old Kenmore, and I think it does a lot of different stitches, but there are these cams, and I don't know how to use them. And I keep forgetting to ask my husband to show me. But her machine, everything's right there where you can see it. Plus, I didn't get one. Plus, you can see your bobbin, when it's empty. Mine, you can't see. He's kind of spooky. Well, that cutoff would look cute on that one page, I think. And I've got little laces and things. So I've got all kinds of things I can use. I think that'll look cute on there. So I think I'm going to glue that down. Top blue, but then I need some kind of a decoration. This may be a little too large. I'm not sure. I've got to fuss around with, making a pocket. I could cut this. That could be a pocket, and then, a pocket on the page. So I think I'll get some lunch, and then I'll probably put some thread in my machine and sew some of these pages, because now I'm anxious to get going on it, Where's my cover? Over here. I might have been a little too heavy-handed with my glue. Let's just see. I could do Christmas all year. Who am I kidding? I love the colors. That could come over a little more. It's almost dry. And I've got to pull out my other fabric that I have. I was going through that with Jacqueline last night, and I put it in a bag. Because I think maybe I want this to look a little more patchwork. Gosh, it feels like snow here. This might be it. We'll just have a quick little look. I don't think I want the brown for this. Oh, it's not the pieces I'm looking for. Oh, no, that's not it. want some of that red and green. Oh, here's a piece. So I could put a piece of that down. And then I could use maybe some of this. Just put a little patch, little patches. I don't want to cover up all the snowmen either. But I can make a little wonky heart maybe here. Stitch on the corner. Might be cute. So yeah, this will all be stitched. Might need some lace out here to take care of those pages that are a little bigger. But that's where I'm heading, I think, with this. I think it'll be cute. We'll see. Still plenty to do. Oh, I just love working on this. All right, so it's time for me to go. Thanks for coming in and spending time with me. Don't forget Brenda. She's having that procedure today. So keep her in your thoughts and prayers, please. And yeah, maybe I'll see you around town a little later. Tanya should be on. What's today? Thursday. Jamie's probably on. I saw that Paper Drewster, she's got a sale this afternoon, so she's on. So, keep busy. All right. Don't forget, take time to be creative. Enjoy the journey. And until next time, which should for me on this channel be Sunday morning, I'll see you then. Bye-bye for now.